Number 2 and the number 25 of Jim Bartley. On back, we have the number 3 of Marty Belcher and the number 11 of Joe Williamson. The number 5 of Steve Webb and the number 6 of David Clyde. The number 02 is Jerry Lee and the number 20 of Charlie Glotzbach. Then it's car number 42, Robin Chilneck, and the number 8 of Chuck Winders. Tonight's fastest qualifier, Bill Kimmel Jr. in car number 69, and alongside of him, the number 74 of Brian Bob. Shannon Carroll's in car number 22 and the number 05 of Larry Metters, the number 73 of Vernon Hayes, and car number 9, Jim Kirk. Car number 39, Ron Phillips, with 2 victories on the evening so far tonight, and the number 13 of Tyce Thompson. And then on back, we have Troy Phillips in car number 93 and the number 16 of Terry Glotzbach. In the final row, it's the number 59 of Pat Pierce and the number 14 of Josh Clemens. That's the starting field. 40 laps will be the distance here tonight for the Winston Bush late models. Green flag's out and we're racing, and they roar off into turns 1 and 2. Roland Isaacs with the lead on the back straightaway. Into the backstretch and into turns 3 and 4. Junior Blankenship moves up along the inside of Joey Williamson. He'll take over second. Marty Belcher runs fourth. Steve Webb and Jim Bartley battle side by side for the 5th place spot. They're down into turns 3 and 4. Roland Isaacs in car number 4 continues to lead, and he'll open it up by about 2.5, 3 car lengths now at the end of the backstretch. Junior Blankenship continues to run at second. Here we watch Robin Chilneck in car number 42 moving up along the inside of Joey Williamson to battle for 6th as they move back into turns 1 and 2. Bill Kimmel Jr. in car number 69 is right there in that pack, along with the number 22 of Shannon Carroll, and then Jim Bartley at 25. Looks like Joey Williamson and Bill Kimmel Jr. collide coming out of turn number 4, but both cars straighten back up and they head back into turns 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway and into turns 3 and 4. The number 22 of Shannon Carroll now pulling up along the inside of Joey Williamson, and it looks like Bill Kimmel Jr.'s car slowing now. Tonight's fastest qualifier may be having a problem with the car. They're back into turns 1 and 2. Out front, it's Roland Isaacs in car number 4, followed by Junior Blankenship, then the number 3 of Marty Belcher, the number 5 of Steve Webb at 4th, and rounding out the top 5, Jerry Lee. Points leader Kimmel is in the pit area, quite possibly with a flat tire. We'll see if they can get that car repaired. 33 laps still remaining here tonight at Louisville Motor Speedway, and it's Roland Isaacs, the race leader. Looking back through the field now, we have a battle going on for the, looks to be about the number 7 or 8th place spot now as Jim Bartley rolls up to the outside of Joey Williamson. Bartley's car got extremely loose that time out of turn number 4, and he settles in line right behind Joey Williamson. Just behind them, Charlie Glotzbach in car number 20. Then it's Joe Williamson in car number 11. And then the number 8 machine, that's Chuck Winders, and he battles along the inside of Brian Baum as they cross the start and finish line and head back into turns 1 and 2. Now Jim Bartley is pulled to the outside of Joey Williamson down into turns 3 and 4. And that's the battle for the number 9 position now as they cross the start and finish line and move back into turns 1 and 2. They're side by side, and it looks like Terry Glotzbach and David Clyde have gotten together over in the second turn area. Both cars are down towards the infield portion of the back straightaway, so will remain green flag racing. It's Roland Isaacs out front in car number 4, the race leader out of turn number 4. And we have 28 laps remaining. The number 66 at second position now, Junior Blankenship. And Bill Kimmel Jr. now returns to racing action with 28 laps remaining. Good run tonight for Marty Belcher as the caution flag flies. Marty Belcher in 3rd place, but the yellow flag has come out for the number 16, Terry Glotzbach, out of turn number 2 about 3 laps ago. He and David Clyde got together. This is the race leader. Junior Blankenship lining up on the outside, running at second. Marty Belcher in his first full night back in the late model division, driving for car owner Dave Calmer at 3rd position. And the green flag reappears. And we're back to racing action. Whoa, trouble into turns 1 and 2, and it looked like Junior Blankenship, Marty Belcher perhaps tangled, and a real switch up there for third. Here comes Shannon Carroll barreling along the inside of Junior Blankenship. He'll take over third place. Down the front straightaway, and it's Joey Williamson now down to the inside of Steve Webb. They're side by side for fifth as they exit turn number 2. Roland Isaacs out front. Nope, and it looks like Chuck Winders has gone on a spin. Car number 8 down in turns 3 and 4. He quickly hustles the car around to rejoin the lineup, trying to stay on the lead lap. Larry Metters has cut down a right front tire on his machine, and he slows coming out of turn number 2. Metters looks like he's headed back to the pit area. Out of turn number 4, here's Roland Isaacs. Jerry Lee in car number 02 at second. Shannon Carroll goes third. Junior Blankenship once again got tangled up there on that restart. He's recovered to run at fourth position. And then Steve Webb rounds out the top 5. Joey Williamson goes 6th. 7th to Robin Schilneck. 8th to Joe Williamson. 9th to the number 9 of Jim Kirk. And then rounding out the top 10, Jim Bartley. Isaacs clicks off another lap here. Now we have 21 remaining. Still plenty of racing time as we have the number 02 of Jerry Lee and the number 22 of Shannon Carroll in a tight battle for second position as they exit turn number 4. Race leader Roland Isaacs moving into turns 1 and 2 now with 19 laps remaining. Taking a look back, there's the number 22 of Shannon Carroll now rolling in behind the number 02 of Jerry Lee. And they've got a great battle going for second position as they move out of turn number 4. Roland Isaacs now moving along the inside of Larry Metters and putting Larry Metters at least one lap down as they exit turn 4. The number 5 of Steve Webb now closing in behind the number 66 of Junior Blankenship. That's the battle for 4th and 5th. Robin Schilneck continues in his number 6 position, car number 42. And then there's the current points leader, the number 69, Bill Kimmel Jr. Although he is several laps down to the field, he's back in action. 15 laps still remaining. And they're back into turns 1 and 2. The number 02 of Jerry Lee and the number 22 of Shannon Carroll probably have the best race going for position right now for second. Here comes Shannon Carroll now as he rolls up to the outside of Jerry Lee. And they're side by side at the start-finish line. Back into turns 1 and 2. And the battle's for second place now out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, and these two drivers aren't afraid to trade a little paint here. Out of turn number 4, here comes Shannon Carroll around the outside. Back into turns 1 and 2, and Shannon Carroll in car number 22 now takes away second from Jerry Lee. They're down into turns 3 and 4. Checking back through the field now, Junior Blankenship in car number 66. He's at 4th place, and he's got Steve Webb in car number 5 closing in on him. We could have a battle for 4th developing very shortly. Roland Isaacs, our race leader now, moving through some heavy traffic after just getting around Larry Metters. He's gotten around Tice Thompson. Now looks down to the inside of Josh Clemens. Out of turn number 4, him and Clemens almost make a little contact there as they cross the start-finish line. There's a look at the race leader, Roland Isaacs, in car number 4 as he moves back into turns 3 and 4. 10 laps remaining. There's Shannon Carroll in car number 22. He's at 2nd place now. He'll take a look to the inside of Vernon Hayes. And he's beginning to close in on Roland Isaacs now. Only about 2, maybe 2 1/4 second difference between 1st and 2nd place. As we look back, we see Junior Blankenship in 66. He's at 4th. And Steve Webb in car number 5 in the 5th place spot. And the interval between 4th and 5th now remains about 2.5 car lengths. David Clyde in car number 6 now going at least one lap down now to Roland Isaacs, our race leader. 7 to go. There's Joe Williamson in car number 11 as he battles side by side with the number 69 of Bill Kimmel Jr. as they move down into turns 3 and 4. 3 abreast up in turn 4, and they're down the front straightaway. Shannon Carroll in car number 22 is closing in on Roland Isaacs, but he's running out of time. He's got 2 lapped cars between himself and Roland Isaacs, the 14 of Josh Clemens and the 05 of Larry Metters. Robin Schildknecht in car number 42 continues to run at 6th as Larry Metters heads back to the pit area. Jim Bartley going 7th, then 8th to Joe Williamson, 9th to Joey Williamson, and then Marty Belcher rounding out the top 10. Race leaders move out of turn 4. 3 to go, and Shannon Carroll now moves along the inside of Josh Clemens, and it's clear sailing to Roland Isaacs. No lapped cars in between them. They only have less than 3 laps to go. They're down into turns 3 and 4. Shannon Carroll's catching up with his competition now. Back into turns 1 and 2. 2 laps to go, and it's Roland Isaacs out front. Shannon Carroll closing in now to about 2.5 car lengths. White flag is out, 1 to go. Race leaders are moving into turns 1 and 2. And down the back straightaway, Roland Isaacs is the race leader. Here's Shannon Carroll in car number 22, closing in now, a car length and a half. As they come out of turn number 4, checkered flags out. Roland Isaacs wins it, but Shannon Carroll has had his best ride in a late model here tonight.